The space industry could enter a new phase this year after a number of stumbles. SpaceX plans to resume rocket launches shortly, and there's a lot of money on the line as private companies shoot for the stars. Brennan has more.
Space Exploration Technologies says its rockets are ready for blastoff. The privately held company is targeting a return to flight this Sunday, 4 months after a Falcon 9 rocket erupted on the Cape Canaveral launch pad, destroying a commercial satellite and halting an aggressive launch schedule. After an intensive investigation, SpaceX determined the explosion was triggered by the failure of a helium vessel used to help pressurize a liquid oxygen fuel tank. The anomaly initially stumped founder and CEO Elon Musk, who called it the, quote, toughest puzzle we've ever had to solve in a CNBC phone interview back in November.
I think we've gotten to the bottom of the problem. A really surprising problem that's never been encountered before in the history of rocketry. And it basically involves a combination of liquid helium, advanced carbon fiber composites, and solid oxygen. Oxygen so cold that it actually enters solid phase.
SpaceX says it's taking, quote, corrective actions to address, quote, all credible causes of the explosion, including, long-term, some design changes. But to launch, the upstart must first get the green light from regulators, a process likely to happen if tests this week go according to plan. Experts say it's crucial that the company is successful.
What SpaceX is doing with this launch is another step in exercising commercial entities to take over the role that has been done by the government in the past so that we can do it more efficiently and then focus our government resources on the next stage of exploration.
Like deep space. The upcoming launch would put 10 Iridium satellites into orbit, the first of 7 such trips to replace an aging constellation that will be in part used to help track aircraft. Shares of Iridium soared on the news. SpaceX has a $10 billion backlog of launch contracts, and September's explosion already cost the company at least one order. It also has deals with the Pentagon and NASA, including to shuttle cargo and, starting next year, astronauts to the International Space Station. And beyond that, the company's own plan to go to Mars. But it all comes down to this week and whether SpaceX can finally get back into space. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Brennan.